I feel very, very, very sad, disappointed, and not proud to be associated with what is going on at this period of our nationhood. I pray God will register, for posterity's sake, the little opinion some of us have contrary to the general perception, so that when historians will remember this period, you remember that there are one or two persons who chose to speak their mind, even if it doesn't mean anything or change anything. Mr. Speaker, around the same time we had our elections, Senegal held their elections, sir. Senegal conducted election without public holiday. Votes counted. Result came the second day, and everything is moving well in the country. Mr. Speaker, it took INEC 4 years to plan for this. My dear colleagues, riding on what my brother Honorable Gwela just said, we will not be here in perpetuity. We will live at one stage. Whatever we do, whatever contribution we make, will be remembered. If we chose to side on the path of truth, history will record it. If we choose to side on the path of partisanship, to impress or to play to the gallery, forgetting the fact that this nation, Nigeria, will either become great or otherwise, depending on what you and I chose to do, the direction we choose to go. I would disagree with my friend, Honorable Duri. We did try as a parliament. We passed an electoral act that would have taken care of some of these things, but it was not assented to. This is the first election that I know of since 1999 without improvement on the electoral act, because the idea is that after every election, you look at the shortcomings and the limitations and begin to bridge them so that it will be a better election. Coming to the main item on this motion, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, we must, as a parliament, find a way in our law to make it impossible for anybody to just sit down and declare elections inconclusive because he feels that way. I am aware that the practice now, Mr. Speaker, is for people to mobilize thugs to go to collation centers when they know they've lost election, to disrupt this, most time, ward or local government collation, so as to arrive at inconclusive election. Mr. Speaker, we are becoming a laughing stock to the world. Ghana had conducted series of elections where opposition parties win back to back. It has become a tradition in Ghana that in the next 8 years, another party takes over. And there has never been this kind of inconclusiveness. We are called the giant of Africa. Are we giant in the negative perspective or in the positive? What example are we setting for other nations in Africa? Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I'm appealing to our conscience that this motion is not about which party you belong to. I have colleagues who were in APC, and I have colleagues who are in PDP, who could not get a free and fair election, who lost election because the system is rigged against them. My dear colleagues, this motion is speaking to INEC, because by information at my disposal, my dear colleagues, between 1999 and 2015, there was only one election that was declared inconclusive. But between 2015 and date, we had 20 elections declared inconclusive. I want to speak directly to the INEC chairman. History will record your effort, and history will record the result. History will record what you have brought to an electoral process in Nigeria. If it's improvement, I pray you repeat. If it's the other way, I pray you repeat. All I'm saying this morning, my dear colleagues, is that whatever we do,
kawai ya zaunar da mu. Reason ɗinsa har yanzu ni na kasa gane.
Honorable TJ, please, could you round up time? Honorable TJ, can you address the chair, please?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You have 30 seconds to round up.
Thank you very much. I round up, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable